Welcome viewers, this video is for the drug addicts that are sitting there. They've raced home to get stoned. They've raced home to the pub. They've raced home to the drink. And then they're waiting for the effect to come over them. You're gonna fall asleep. And you're gonna wonder, what did I do that for? It's been going on for years, some of you for decades. Your health's disintegrated, your mind's fried. But that's not the end. You can come back from that. You can turn that around. You can change it. One decision. One simple, unselfish decision to help yourself. Now, you people, you women in particular, men as well, that don't think you're worthy, first thing you want to ask yourself is, worthy of what? Worthy to live? Worthy to eat? Worthy to shit? What aren't you worthy of? Worthy to dress nice? What aren't you worthy of? Worthy to sleep? What aren't you worthy of? No, it's not I'm not worthy. Just say, no, I'm not responsible. Because that's what you mean. I'm not responsible enough to be in a relationship with somebody who is. Look at the cloud formation there. I'm not responsible. Say it. I don't look after myself properly. I don't treat myself properly. I'm too interested in my drugs, my alcohol, my medications. That's what you're saying. I'm not responsible. I'm not accountable. I'm not authentic. I like my habits. I like my drugs. I like my medications. I like my disorder. I like my toxicity. It's got nothing to do with not being worthy, you fool. Oh, I'm not worthy. Oh, I can't do that. I'm too paranoid. Paranoid's a result of your habits. Turns into a mental condition. You become anti-social. You begin to hate people. And that all starts with hating yourself. Every time you pick up the bong, every time you have another drink, every time you complain about somebody, every time you can criticize people, every time you pull good people down, that's all because you hate yourself. That's all it is. The masses are people who hate themselves. Can't you see? They haven't done the work. They don't want to be the best version of themselves. Therefore, anybody that's having a go is to be hated. That's just a normal consequence of not looking after yourself properly, not being willing to do the work. You get to my age, 58, 57, 58, you ain't got time to be, rubbing your ass along the ground like a dog trying to scratch it, wondering what you're supposed to do. You, by this time, have either made it or missed it. And as a matter of fact, by the age of 30, 40, 50, if you haven't sorted yourself out by then, it's pretty well gone, unless you can pull off some kind of supernatural miracle. Come here, please. You will come here. You will sit. Good boy. Now you'll be rewarded. Good boy. Good boy. You live in a world of disobedient bastards and bitches. Yeah, the language is harsh, but let's just say it. Don't say I'm not worthy when you're just irresponsible. I've had several people say this, oh, I'm no good, I'm not worthy. It's all rubbish. What they're saying to you is, I'm not accountable. I'm not responsible with myself. You shouldn't be with me. I will just be irresponsible. And what they're looking for is the same in people. If you're a person that's got high standards, have pushed yourself for decades, mentally, with exercise, in relationships and family life, you've tried as hard as you can, the people around you have had to come to try and, show some sort of efficacy without taking away their identity, your children and that, these people. When you get around people that are saying they're not worthy, they are saying they didn't want to do the work. They don't want to make the effort. That guy's making sure he's worthy. He's doing the work. He's doing what it takes. Making the effort. You lazy asses that want to sit around and take medications, get stoned, whinge about people, criticise people that are having a go, that have, strained every bit of life out of themselves that they've got to try and get where they've got. And you've got these masses that are just sitting there whinging and complaining and backbiting, and they've showed nothing for themselves, achieved nothing, except to sit down, look down the dark, poisoned inside of a bong or bottle. No. Let's just get up off our asses, really. Let's get up off our asses and psychologically have a go. Sitting there thinking you know everything about it. You don't know nothing. You've wasted all your energy. You haven't even used your energy. You've gone in such a debt of yourself. They're trying to, keep up a positive acumen and acquisition for yourself is almost an impossibility. But it's you that's made it that way, nobody else. If you've fallen for the lie and allowed yourself to be influenced by your sinful nature to the point where, you're so reliant, say for instance, on your mummy or your daddy, you can't even fend for yourself. You got no right to judge anyone. Absolutely no right at all. You're a fool. But you can change it. Instead of being jealous and critical of people that have, the capabilities of bringing life to the people that they meet, powerful life, strong life to the people around them. When you walk in, those people know, hey, hang on a sec, we need to rise. We need to straighten ourselves out. Dad's into it. Look what Dad's done. Look what has Mum done? My first wife works in a clown shop. Ended up working in a clown shop. Now, I'm not being critical, but who would have thought? Now, this dog's chased the ball. He's been to the beach. He's been to the park. He's played with all the dogs. And he's getting warm. We're warming him down. Come here, please, immediately. And you will sit. You will sit. You will sit. You will sit. 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 Thank you, and you'll be rewarded. Good boy. Come on. Hop, hop. It takes hard work. It takes hard work to train a dog. It takes hard work to train yourself. It takes hard work not to just sit there and get your mind off that stuff that's wasting you and debiting you. It's putting you into a personal debit, psychological. Oh, I've got depression. Oh, I've got anxiety. It's because you're betraying yourself. You know you can do better and you're not. You've come into a domestic culture. Come here, please. Come here, please. Now. Move it. I know you're tired. See how he goes to the shadow? He's not stupid. He's doing that for the benefit of himself, by instinct. Now, am I going to go home and drug this dog up? Am I going to be so stupid? Yet you humans who should know better, that's what you're doing. Oh, I'm going to get home. I'm going to drug up. What about turning it around and saying, I've got to get home, have a shower, and be the best version of myself as I can be for the people around me? I can't be in the masses anymore. Or this generational domestic culture that I'm in, I'm not doing this shit anymore. These people are going to die, and they're going to take you out with them by way of you duplicating what you believe to have been taught as the way to go, and it's not the way to go. I've seen people come out of their domestic formations that their stupid parents have taught them, drugs, alcohol, and all the rest of it, and turned into absolute champions, gone on to help others. And don't go down that road. But many of you in the masses, you're offended. You can't do that. You can't live like that. Where's this person get all their energy from? Well, not from sitting on my ass and not from taking drugs and crap. You've got one life. And some people don't get to live out the whole extent of it. It gets taken from them. Many of you people have got and had and wasted all the potential in the world. Gone way beyond where I'm at, and you wasted it. You ought to be ashamed. But you can turn it around starting now. Quit it. Say to it, throw it on the ground and say, no, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not doing that anymore. Be the black sheep. Shock these people that are misleading you and wasting your life. Shock them. Shock them. The way we live don't work. It's not working. Look at the stance on that little dog. You watch him. Well bred. Just a well bred dog. Come on, mate, don't. Come on, mate. Come on. Over here. Stand in my shadow where you're safe. You see, many of you people think safety comes with strength and power and muscle. You are fools. Samson was the strongest man that apparently ever lived, and he turned out to be a fool. Wisdom is greater than strength. This dog's got wisdom. He comes into the shadow. There's one shadow in this park. Right? There it is. Look where the dog's standing. In my shadow. Many of you are standing in the wrong shadow. He's standing in the shadow to bring him power. You people are getting in the shadow to get stoned, pissed, drunk, and ruin yourselves, you fools. Aren't they? Hey? Aren't they? Hup, hup. Somebody's hair tie. Come on, mate. Let's go. Good boy. 6 months old. Sometimes he's on point, the other times he's not. That's that man's second lap. He's gone round this park. It's a big park. He's doing the work. He's individually, personally doing the work, and he's got the capabilities of doing it. Many of you have got the capabilities of doing it, and you just won't. You're living in defiance only of yourself. Get up and get out and have a go. What do you think? I'm just standing in the park idle? I can remember when the Broncos trained here. One of the Broncos was doing sprint training across here at Adcock Park. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it. Here, please. Quick. Come on, quick. Quick, get up. Good boy. Come for your reward. Good boy. Into the shadow. That's right. Good boy. Good boy. That's all you have to do, viewers. Get in the shadow. The rest will happen. Good boy. Come on, mate. Reverend Dr. J.W. Morrison, theologist. Put your self-care first. Screw the masses. Become one of the chosen. You probably are chosen and you're just wasting it. Please. Snap out of it. Turn it around. When you get to 60, if you haven't done the work, you're going to be old and don't you do it. Here, please, now. Temptation of another dog. Good boy. Shadow. Reward. Good boy. Many of you miss your reward because you're not getting in the shadow of the Lord. He who stands in the shadow of the Lord renews his strength. Oh, don't talk really. He made you. Reverend, don't do it. Here, come here, please, immediately. Quick. Sit. Shadow. Reward. Good boy. He can feel the coolness of my shadow. And you be the same for the people around you. You be able, 100%, not 90%, not 80%, 100%. Bye for now.